Question. Whenever you play Elder Scrolls Online, do you ever find yourself doing stupid stuff like this? Hey guys, you gonna get up on the rock? Oh, come on. You can do this. Nope. Man, gave it one hell of a shot. Well, maybe if we try it from this angle. Okay, no, up on the rock. Nope. Back down. Up. Nope. Up. Nope. Up. Nope. Damn. So to try to help people out, I brought a video today to try to help let the newer players or even returning players know exactly what you need to do to maximize your time in Elder Scrolls Online. Just so you know, we're starting with the hardest one first. Psych! All right, so for the very first thing that you want to do when you log into Elder Scrolls Online is you want to head up to the Crown Store, and right here you'll see the daily login. Right here now, it's a brand new month for me, but tomorrow when I log in, there will be every day you log in, you get a new reward. This always wants to be the very first thing that you do. It can have a lot of great items in the shop, and they get better as the month goes on. So every day that you log in, you get a better and better and better reward. That's the very first thing that you want to do. Moving on to the next thing that you want to do every day when you log into Elder Scrolls Online is mount upgrades. Now, this will be probably one of the most tedious things that you do in Elder Scrolls Online. It seems like it just never gets completed. So right here in the map, you will see a little horse picture. Okay, this horse is your stable. You want to come to this stable every single day, view stable, and right here you have 3 different mount upgrades that you can do. Okay, you have speed, stamina, and carrying capacity. Now, speed, obviously, you know, that makes sense the faster you are on the mount. The stamina, this one is important because if you PvP a lot, then your stamina, having a higher stamina pool will make it so you don't get knocked off your horses often. So your stamina is actually really important. The carrying capacity, this makes it so you can have more bag space, and who doesn't like bag space, especially in Elder Scrolls Online when you have a lot of items dropping from pretty much everything that you do. Having the extra carrying capacity is very good. Now, with that being said, this does not transfer to each character, so you have to do this on every single character every day. And the reason is because once you hit the plus, which it costs 250 gold, plus it takes 14 or 13 hours and like 7 minutes roughly. I'm 34, I just went to 35. So this timer, you know, it takes 13 hours. So I mean, I guess if you set a timer for yourself, if you did it early enough in the morning and late enough in the evening, then I guess you could technically do 2 a day. But let's be honest, average gamers like me, dads who just want to log on and play for a little bit, won't have that kind of time to do this. So just make sure you upgrade your dang horse. Moving on to the next thing. Moving on to the next thing that you need to do every day to maximize your game for ESO. You come over here to the woodworker, okay? Research. This is huge. Every day you want to be researching the maximum amount as possible. This will take forever, okay? But as you can see, I can research 1 out of 1. I did a little trick with my armory, so I come back every day. I'm researching more. It's just, it's showing I can't. But that's for a different video. Actually, if you need help with crafting, up in the corner is my crafting video. I made it just the other day. So if you need help with crafting, right there, it goes through everything easy for you with crafting. So make sure you check that out. But getting on this, you want to make sure that you are researching every day, because when at some point you are going to need to craft. I don't know when, I don't know how many things you'll need to do, but you will need to do it. In order to craft, ESO it's complex, but not really that complex. You have each individual of these traits. You have what? 2, 4, 6, 8. You have 9 traits, right? In order to craft certain gear, like let's say Hunding's Rage, you need to have 6 traits unlocked for each individual piece of gear. So you want to craft a specific gear set, you need to have 6 traits unlocked for that gear set. You also want to be max level, so that way you can craft the 160 CP gear. This is how you do it. You have to research everything. So if you want the Hunding's Rage bow, you have to have 6 unlocked. If you want the Hunding's Rage Inferno staff, you have to have 6 unlocked for each individual one. for the shield, you have to have 6 unlocked. And it works like that for each individual thing. So like when you come over here to clothing, which, you know, research, you have the light armor and you have the medium armor. It's the same concept. Make sure that you are researching those every single day. It will help you in the long run. At least do it on one character. If you start an alt, I would say go like Wood Elf or something like that, a fast class. If you ever decide to, you know, get maxed out on the crafting, and you know, you don't have to mess with as many sky shards if you have a second character. There is a little tweak that you can do with the armory, but honestly, it's make another character. It's super easy, and just go farm and craft and make it your master crafter. Trust me, it'll help you in the long run. Very, very awesome. And then blacksmithing is the same thing, chat. It's you just make sure you research, you have all the weapons, and then you have all the armor. Super good thing to know. You need to get it done. Moving on to the next thing in Elder Scrolls Online that you need to do, the crafting writs. Okay, now I have already done them for the day, so unfortunately I can't show you, but I do go over crafting writs in my other video, so if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure you do that. The crafting writs, you literally, in my favorite area right here is Somerset. You have both of these crafting writs boards here, and you have all that you need right here. Every single workshop, okay? You got over here, you have the clothing. Then you circle, oh geez. Then you circle over here, you have provisioning right here. You can go cook some stuff. Then you got the blacksmithing, and then you got woodworking, and then you got, well, let's go, alchemy. And you just have everything that you need right here. Super easy, and it's just, you need to do the crafting writs. You get a ton of experience, you get a ton of items, and I don't want to like beat a dead horse because this is another crafting thing, and I just literally made a video. So just make sure that you do your crafting writs every day. You'll get the experience, the inspiration, the gold. And if you have, let's say, 10 characters and you do this every day on every 10 character, that gold's going to add up. That gold's going to add up to millions of gold every month. That is just pretty much coming in passively, because writs are so easy to do. Like they don't make you do a whole lot of things with writs, and the items and stuff that you need in order to get them done. It's really not that bad. But that is what you do. Make sure you do a writ. Actually, right here, I do have a blacksmithing writ that if you want to kind of peek. I didn't get it done because honestly, I didn't have the materials. I didn't have the materials today to get it done, but it literally shows you, it highlights you right here, like you want to make this great sword, and I don't have the material to make it, but it would show you the material and the trait and everything. So super easy. You just make them, get it done. Super, super awesome thing to do. Get it done. Let's go. All right. So the next thing that you want to do, this, I don't want to say that this is one of the top ones to do, because I wouldn't say it's the top, but I'm not really going in any kind of particular order. I'm just giving a list of things that you all need to do every single day if you don't have a ton of time. You know, if you're an average person who goes to work Monday through Friday, you have a couple hours every night. These are the things that you need to focus on. So right here, I'm in Deshaun. Right here, you want to do your undaunted pledges. All you do is you have 3 undaunted pledges every day. You come up here, you find the undaunted, and you go and you select the pledge. It'll give you a quest. So start pledge, layer of the Marsalak, or whatever the heck that just was. All right, so then you come down here, you grab this pledge, and you want to grab all 3 pledges every single day. They reset, and they're a different dungeon every day. Now, after you collect those pledges, you want to go to your group finder or your dungeon finder, and right here you select, instead of random normal, you want to go to specific, and you want to find the dungeon that correlates with your undaunted quest. Now, after you run through all 3, if you do veteran mode, you gain 2 keys. If you do a normal dungeon, you get 1 key. So if you do all normal, you can get 3. If you do all veteran, you can get 6. Okay, now you ask me, what are the keys for? If you click on here and you go to this Pledge Master store, right here it shows you what you can get and how many keys they take. So this top one, you're like, man, that looks good. It's one key, right? Okay, me personally, I have 32 keys, so I could roll this 32 times. But the problem with this one is it can give you any shoulder piece out of this whole list of shoulder pieces. Okay, I don't really like that. That's more like gambling. But if you like to gamble, shit, get it up, man. But listen, right here. So if you go to, I don't know, Dragon Bones Coffer, You can use 5 keys and you get a 50-50 chance to get one of these 2 shoulder pieces. You ask me, what are these shoulder pieces? This is a monster set. I have a lot of people in the stream that are new. They don't know what monster sets are yet. You get the shoulders from the monster set. It's a 2-piece item set that gives you buffs and does special things. So like this one, the Dragon Bones Coffer. When you take damage from a nearby enemy, you summon a growling pool of desecrated bile for 8 seconds. Enemies in the bile take 250 disease damage every second. Yada yada yada. See, it does something special. Okay. Now the other one down there is part of the Zan set. You can get that one or the top one. So that is what the Undaunted keys do. Me personally, I would save up the 5 and I would go for the 50-50 shot instead of trying to roll your luck. Because, you know, RNG in video games, I've noticed, never usually is helpful to me. So, super important, guys, because you'll end up running into a build that you probably need a monster set. And you might as well get started on it right now. Start saving up your keys. That way, whenever you do get to the point where you're like, okay, I need this, you have some keys laying around, and maybe you get lucky and you slap the first one and you grab it. Then your damage gets better or your healing gets better. Super important. Make sure you do this one. On to the next thing that you need to do every day when you log in. Everybody needs experience, right? We all need experience. I'm only 359 CP. I've recently just came back to the game not long ago. I used to be a PlayStation 4 player. I quit about 5 years ago. I came back. So right now I'm trying to build my first character on PC. PC NA also. Guys, and if you haven't yet, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. If this video is helping you in any kind of way or you're enjoying Elder Scrolls content, make sure you do it. Also, on the main page of YouTube, we do have a Discord. So if you want to join our Discord and talk Elder Scrolls, join in. And I stream on Twitch. A lot. I do it a lot. So make sure you go check it out. But right here, the solo random battleground. Okay, now if you do have some friends and you like to play with some people, you can do the solo random battleground. The group random battleground. It gives you every day you get a daily bonus reward, which is, you know, the supplies are kind of whatever, but the big thing right here is the 101,000 XP bonus experience. Bonus. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, you want to do this because you need CP, and plus if you have the Accelerate Enlightenment on, kind of like I do, you're going to slap a ton of XP really quick, at least if you just first logged in, right? So that's going to help you tremendously. Get it done. Even if you don't like PvP, go in there. If you get first place or second place in the PvP, you gain the bonus. So you don't have to go in there and sweat. You can just go in there and casually do your best, see how you do. As long as you get second place, you gain the XP, and that's really what you're going for. All right, guys, on to the next one. All right, so for one of the next things, probably the last thing that I got as a suggestion, I can't get up here, chat. I can't, whatever. All right, so for one of the next things that you need to do every day is Dungeon Finder, okay? This, you go right here, and you hit Random Normal Dungeon. Right here, boom, you got yourself another 101,000 XP. Just like the random battleground, come in here, slap a random normal, gain your XP, get your levels, get your CP, get stronger. ASAP, as soon as you can do daily normal dungeons, do them. As soon as you can do daily normal battlegrounds, do them. Do them, please, for the love of God, do them. You need CP, I need CP, right here's free CP. Get them done. Now, it's the same concept. Normal dungeons are a lot easier than veteran dungeons. The only time you want to do a veteran dungeon is right here. The only time you want to run these is whenever you're trying to farm specific gear sets, or you're trying to get the Undaunted keys and things like that. Other than that, just do yourself a random normal dungeon and thank me later. Let's go. So hopefully that helped you guys out a little bit. I don't know if it did. Let me know in the comments below. I've been loving Elder Scrolls Online ever since I came back, and I wanted to start bringing some content to you guys on Elder Scrolls and just like what I'm noticing as like top things to do, or like the crafting guide. I have a lot of people in the stream that are like, I don't know what crafting was, so I made you a video. We're going to be pumping out more videos on Elder Scrolls Online. I'm loving the game. I can't get enough, and I can't wait to get into Cyrodiil and try to really ransack some stuff, dude. I'm excited. Okay, no, sorry, my bad. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, check out some other videos wherever I put them. I don't know where I put them, but yeah, hit that little face right there with my picture and hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all next video. Let's go. Get it.